All right, hello, hello.
Hello, friends.
We're back on the Somnium Files. For I think this might be the longest we've gone playing the same game in a row.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of whether or not we've had a stream that interrupted it, but I don't
I don't
think
think we
so.
have.
We're all just locked in.
Yes.
All right. You want to introduce yourself, and I will ask our question after introductions.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hi, hello there. My name is Lemur, and this game is pretty crazy. I'm having a good time, though, so.
I'm glad. I wasn't sure how you'd like it, so,
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it, so. I enjoyed the sequel. We're getting another one, so, more Date is always good.
Yes.
Excellent. And I'm Kels. I am your player one. I have the controller. I get to make the executive decisions, but I generally offload them to the rest of you because I can. Because I'm merciful. And yeah. All right. So today's getting to know you question. For full disclosure, Lemur was going to look up a question and then had to go do something. So then I got full control over what the question is today. So today's question: if you could replace the cast of any movie with Muppets, what movie would it be?
Oh, Kels, this is like the best question. I think about this constantly.
I will say the original was replace any cast with Looney Tunes, but I think the only thing I know of Looney Tunes is Space Jam. So, the Muppets, we know we have a shared knowledge of.
Oh. There are so many movies I would love to see a Muppet version of.
Muppet Space Jam. That would be amazing. I'd love that.
Personally, I'm holding out for Muppets Pride and Prejudice. I think that would finally make me enjoy that story.
I love that.
What would you pick? I don't know if that's my final answer.
I think so. Not putting too much thought into it because, full disclosure, I found this question a whole 2 minutes ago, so I don't have a very in-depth answer. I would love to see a Muppet Pacific Rim. Yes. I think that would be amazing.
And then keep Idris Elba's character as the only human, because that's the other thing, is you have to keep one human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Idris Elba is an easy, that one human, and the rest are Muppets.
Because, I think that's truly what makes... not that the other Muppet movies aren't great. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was my alarm for the thing I had to go do. I forgot to turn it off. What, Muppet Treasure Island and A Muppet Christmas Carol do really well is, they have, their Muppet cast, and then the token human is so... Muppet Treasure Island does have more people other than Tim Curry. I don't think there's other human. There's one other human in the Muppet Christmas Carol, but her part is cut up to high hell, so she barely counts. But I think that dynamic just works really well to have one person left. I saw a pitch for a video today that somebody was like, "This is my cast for a Muppet Hamilton."
Amazing.
That was pretty great. I honestly don't think you could go wrong. You'd have to find the right person to be to offset the Muppets.
Yeah. Well, plus I think another part of it is you have to hit the right tone with it, because I keep thinking of horror movies, for instance, but the problem with it is a horror movie is only great if you play it up for comedy and the only Muppet is the ghost.
Yeah.
Everyone else has to be humans and stay the same, but the ghost crawling out the fucking TV has to be a Muppet.
Yeah.
So you just got to hit that right balance of, okay, what tone are we actually pulling here?
so many good answers to this question.
In hindsight, this might have been one that like we should have sat down and like thought about and then come back with, but so we may have to do this question again when we've both thought it through.
I mean, like, you could Muppet Star Wars. Can you imagine the the interaction that Obi-Wan and Anakin have on Mustafar after Anakin has fallen and has become Darth Vader?
Oh my god.
And it's just fucking like Kermit. I was your brother, Anakin. Would send me to the moon.
The original trilogy, but only Leia is a human, I think.
So basically, the original trilogy.
Yes.
Have you seen Han Solo?
Yeah.
A Muppet.
The Karate Kid, the token human is Mr. Miyagi.
Yes.
Or swap that. The only human is Ralph Macchio's character, and Mr. Miyagi is a Muppet.
Yes. Also good. Anyway.
I mean, I think like any Romeo and Juliet adaptation would also benefit from this heavily.
Oh, 10,000%.
So, you know.
I don't remember all of the for the Hamilton cast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what everyone they picked, but they did Sam the Eagle for George Washington, obviously.
Of course.
And I think they picked Pepe the King Prawn to be King
God.
George, which also obviously.
Incredible. I guess here's a follow-up question. If this stream were replaced by the Muppets, what Muppet would you want to replace you?
Gonzo.
That, like, you did not have to think about that one.
He's my favorite and who I aspire to be every single day. Just a funky little guy.
He is a funky little guy. Like, I love it.
I do think that, not that this has to be your Muppet, but I do believe that we very much have a, like, Gonzo and Rizzo
I can see it.
Not that you have to pick Rizzo. I'm just saying that that's who I see our dynamic.
It is very much our dynamic. I will agree with that. My initial answer, like, I think it would be funniest if I was replaced with the Swedish Chef. I think if we wanted to go for accuracy, I'm probably most like Miss Piggy would be my guess. So, you know.
I
Maybe
literally have
someday.
Gonzo as my background on my phone. Like, I'm not
Amazing.
shitting you.
Maybe someday they'll make a Muppets adaptation of us.
How many subscribers do we need for that happen?
I think more than we have, and we'll just leave it there. To be fair, I don't necessarily know that any stream that blows up has any conversations about the Muppets, which just means they're all boring. Chat says Constantine, which is also a solid choice. All right, we've got the Muppets. I'd say out of our system, but the Muppets are never out of our system.
No.
So let's recap and get into this. Okay. So we asked Saul about Shoko, but he refused to explain why he called her phone and drove away to the warehouse where we found Iris's body, and Iba ran low on power. Saul was uncooperative with our investigation and knew about the stabbing, so we synced with him. Iris was in his Somnium trying to escape, so we helped her and saw a figure stab her, which he claims he heard from Boss. Pewter speculated on how Saul represents himself in the Somnium. The cops reported that the body went missing and Iris was alive at her place, which might have something to do with us saving her in the dream, but everyone else insists otherwise. Iris roped us into a date after we told her we saw her corpse, which, you know, weird. He told us her backstory raising Iris, Milky Moon inspiring Iris, and her romance with Falco. F, I think was what, I think you're right. She did call him F. We just happen to know it's Falco, because we've done another route. Culminating in Boss shooting her. Denji was part of a Kumakura phone scam. Sol was tight-lipped about what he did at the warehouse and his connection to number 89. We asked number 89 why he called So's secretary and how he knew who killed Shoko, but he escaped with our gun and Nenju helped him get away. Moma reported Nenju and demanded to see Tessa. So let's get into this. Because, yeah, right now we have a serial killer on the loose, which is somehow worse than we started.
Yeah.
And we started with a dead body, so you couldn't really get that much worse than we started.
I will say, to add to it, if I had to pick a different Muppet, it probably would be Ralph. To be me.
I love that.
And I don't think I need to elaborate on that one.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We went to pick up Iris.
Pissed.
Late. You're late.
Girl, I have to ask, what about us made us look like we were going to be good at dates, just in general? Like, even if this was an actual date, like, I would put money on Date being shit at dates.
Yeah, he gives us he's the vibe, it's the vibe.
Exactly.
Oh my god, Twilight, but the only human is Bella's dad, Charlie. Yes!
Amazing.
So Twilight.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
Oh, vows.
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. Kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
Date. The alternative is to take her on a date. Like, why not play an hour of fucking Minecraft?
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
I mean, she gets what she wants both ways, so.
So where are we going?
Where should I take her?
Don't pick this one. The Yakuza building.
I mean, technically, I think that's where we need to take her, because otherwise Momo won't talk to us. So.
Chat says this is the first time that Iris has said that she's kidding and that they believe her. I want to know what Date thinks a really nice place is. Because it's going to be like Mama's. Like, we're going to go see Mama. Like, that's what he's going to think is nice. Which, the bar seems nice.
Yeah, you know. I mean, look, the server is fantastic, so. Yeah, I can't imagine Date in a suit. We'll just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to go with a really nice place?
Yeah.
A really nice place.
Huh? A nice place? I wonder where. I'm excited!
We didn't say what kind of nice place. It's just a really nice office building. She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras. All right, Kumakura office, Monday, 5:10 p.m.
Right.
What a date.
Where are we?
An office, as you can see. One belonging to the Kumakura gang.
I see. A gang. I see. This isn't nice at all.
You're breaking Mama's heart.
Mice. Like rats.
Oh, Tessa, come on now. I'm no rat. I'm a friend.
Okay, well, that's nice and creepy, Mama.
Real suspicious for a friend.
Like, here's the thing. I don't even think he has bad intentions. I think he just comes off as creepy.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that, Tessa. That's no good.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Yes.
Mr. Okira?
Hey, Iris, don't listen.
That's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
Strolling up to a Yakuza building like, hey, that's a nice watch.
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Oh, wow.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Iba just disgusted at us.
Where are your goons?
They're out, looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
All right, about that Renju tip.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Okay, I brought you a teenage girl. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
oh, I'm not gonna like this, am I? Moma took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but
I keep forgetting how short he is.
can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Why can't
You-
you ask her?
Yeah, you ask her, you dipshit. Like,
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
it? Sure.
Moma and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He, wants to see your boobs.
Dante, no!
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Same
Oh,
difference.
a
Yeah.
handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Iris took Moma's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and the Kume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Oh, we're bro now. With a Yakuza boss. I don't know that that's a good thing, but... Oh, I guess we could have introduced them.
Yeah, let's do that now.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
Ancient.
Moma is lying. He is at least 28.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
Didn't we already mention this was a gang?
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
But don't ask questions like that. We'll continue to introduce him.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase. Thank you.
Grown-ass man.
This is kind of embarrassing.
This is what you wanted, dude.
I'm sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Damn. And this man's whole career.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful.
Think this man is still single.
What would make
All
you
those
think that?
nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
About Renju, we'll save our apologies for last.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I, but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Denju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Denju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Denju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
It's fine, I just hallucinated a dead body according to literally everyone in my life. I'm totally normal and I'm good to carry a gun.
Oh, well.
Date saw
I
a
was the
parallel
one that
world
has the
with my
license,
dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course I am. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, we need to find him.
Alright, well, apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
We're just a gang. Nothing more, it's fine. We just kill people.
We're just a bunch of dudes.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
He also had a weird thing about taking out women's eyeballs. So, you know.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Really? Layoffs, Mama? How could you?
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Alright, let's summarize.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
Okay, this does not... I don't want to take her with us, but I really don't feel like leaving her with the Yakuza is a good idea.
Yeah, I would rather take her to wherever the fuck we're going.
I mean, I don't know that we should, considering the fact we're about to chase after a serial killer who may or may not be her former father figure.
Yeah, but...
I don't know what the right thing to do is.
Worse.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's our kid. Like, she carries around an iron pipe for fun. We don't know what she does with it. So, you know, I have faith in Mizuki. I don't think Iris inspires that kind of faith.
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Sorry, Iris, this is indeed going to top your worst date stories you ever have in your life.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate.
Yeah.
What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
Gonna get our lights punched out because, oh my god.
Yeah, I heard him like cocking the gun. It's like, oh, we're gonna get shot now.
Ah.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Okay, we do actually need that information.
Fine.
Yay!
Also, probably shouldn't leave her with this gang boss with a rifle.
Date, don't ignore me.
A clean gang?
Exactly, we have not seen Iris
That's
bench press
just
50
a
kilograms.
toy.
Plus.
What?
50 plus,
say
sorry.
Yeah, 50 plus. Plus, Chad also said, Momo, all the fake orphanages we ran as money laundering schemes, our scams, are now legit orphanages that we use for money laundering.
Exactly.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Do we eat?
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
Okay, if you die here, like, I don't know what to do with this.
Leave the body.
Yeah. Alright, bye. Alright, Sunfish Pocket, Ikume Shrine, the warehouse, or go get food at Matsushita Diner.
Let's go to the diner.
Alright. Let's go grab some food, see if we can't make Ota jealous. You know he'll be totally chill about this. I love how Iris's mom just does not have any problems.
I'm so hungry.
She's like, yeah, you know, go off with this strange policeman. Go see where your dead body was, whatever.
Tessa, why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat.
You didn't even take our order.
No, I don't think he cares what our order is.
Okay, I guess.
All right, do we want to talk to Ota or Iris?
Iris.
All right.
Oh, what's your usual?
Omelet rice.
Ooh,
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
is that a good thing?
I don't. Okay.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
So you guys can see Ota as well? All right.
You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but
She thinks I'm the devil?
I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Yeah, that's a totally normal mom thing.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
All right, about your resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it. What do you mean coming back to life?
It was the whole thing. I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection. Why would we tell him this?
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Okay, well, she's cool with it. All right, let's chat with Ota.
Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
So you were taking a nap.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We're on a date.
You know, sometimes you just need floor time, though.
We
You
I
know,
are
so
agree.
I get it, Ota.
Not shovel forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, this is the one time where I say let's play along. Like,
Lean into it.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Yeah, he's like, I'm definitely not eating food ever.
yeah. In hindsight, we should have told him that after we got our food.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
It will be poisoned.
He's gonna spit in it.
We will also have stomach cramps. All right, where's Renju? I don't know why he would know, but
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
all right. About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Date, no.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Iris, stop coming with us.
Dante, your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
All right. Rock, paper, or scissors?
Scissors.
Shoot.
Oh.
Yay, I won.
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
You
That
idiot.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
Don't gaslight
Why
her, you
fraud?
bitch.
Scissors, why?
You're really not taking this well.
Pretty sure we were just gonna lose, period.
So I get my prize.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money. Instead,
Yeah.
can you pet my head?
Why?
No. That's fucking...
And say, Iris is a cutie cutie?
No.
But why?
No.
The cutest
I was
person
saying,
in
I
the
love
whole wide
a
world,
good
a
head
cutie
scratch, but like, this is fucking
angel.
weird, dude. Like, you don't know this man.
Okay,
Don't...
let's do this as quickly as possible so she stops adding to this.
Fine.
Can my eyeball do it?
Is a cutie.
No, put your heart into it.
Say it like
Iris
you
is a
mean it, you
cutie
dumbass.
cutie, the cutest
Just gonna
person
lose
in
her
the
shit.
whole wide world. A cutie angel.
I repeated the whole thing while petting Iris on the head.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Rewind. Sam, do
I'm
it
not
now.
a fan of her phrasing it as her being pet.
I do not have that functionality.
A little
So
much
those
for me.
timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa.
Oh, stop
I
sucking
know
up.
some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. All right. What do we want to ask Iris about first?
I mean, let's go with the one that just knock it out of the way. Since I know what the Mandela effect is, let's talk about the Mandela effect.
Okay.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah, the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Ota, she's facing away from you. Why do you think you're in this conversation?
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
All right, let's continue on.
There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings, or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car, but in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
I can't say I ever thought about how many seats were in the car. There was a dead guy in it.
Yeah.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Uh, 100 million balls?
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the 1?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the 1.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
All right, let's talk about Boba Kiki.
Dante, look at this picture.
Iris pulled up a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
All right, let's ask Gota about his.
The two sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it, but she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
The lost friend?
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Totally normal thing to happen.
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
Oh, that makes it better, Ota.
The nerves were still connected, but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out.
Yeah, just, casually,
A
as
is
you
really
do.
concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird, and there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Good to know.
Ota is correct.
I don't like talking about eye stuff, Ota.
Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but
Spatial temporal man.
yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before, and most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
Iris, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, what about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Alright, Ota is quietly making his omelet rice. Did we not finish up with
Like
boba
worshipping
keeping?
the sun and the sea.
Yeah.
Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective universal and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated, but underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, let's summarize all this
What did
weird
you
shit
do
we
to
just
get so
talked about.
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
Of course you did.
Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
How is that relevant to our current conversation, Ota?
If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done!
Ota brought the dish over. He laid out omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her
Bon
face.
appetit!
Okay, well, usually we say itadakimasu, but that's okay. She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful.
Oh. Oh, what? Is she dead? Is she dying? Did we kill her?
Tessa, are you okay?
Did we kill her by feeding her omelet rice?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation, just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long...
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
It was poisoned. We will be dying in 20 minutes, but...
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go. I thought it was on the house.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, Sunfish Pocket, Ikume Shrine, or the Cold Storage Warehouse?
The warehouse.
All right, let's go see where a dead body once was. See if the dead body comes back. We live in the darkest timeline where Ota swallowed a troll doll on fire and her arm got amputated. All right, Cold Storage Warehouse.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now.
You are
Maybe
indeed.
I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris's breasts swinging down there like that, and then I decided not to.
You say that
Yeah,
you
you
saved me
creep.
in your dream? What did you mean by that?
Long story.
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss.
Date!
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious.
I love how we have a 19-year-old ask us a question, and we're like, you know what? What's classified information?
Mm-hmm.
Who needs classified?
That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
I don't know. We have a dude that's really smart that does it. Like,
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
my eyeball talks to me. All right. What do we want to talk about?
Do you know about the Wadjet system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You're in a cold
To
storage
borrow Pewter's explanation,
warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
The place where you told her that you saw her dead body. Why do you think she would be fine here?
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the same.
I love how we're basically standing in a fridge going, you know what? Let's talk about AI for a second.
What do you mean you're cold?
Yeah.
Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it. Yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometer. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
All right. How about nanotechnology?
Nanotech? Yeah,
Of course.
technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things.
Obviously, she's seen Big Hero 6 before.
And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Or, you know, they can sit in your eye socket and tell you no.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
You're right,
Largely
chat.
accurate.
It is in the title, so we do have to talk about it.
Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative ninth power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
All right, here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
I think people would not be walking out then.
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Does it? Is it?
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree, and on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system, and that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
I want to know how much testing got done before we just decided, yeah, go ahead and, shove cables in my eyes.
Yeah.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain, and the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories, like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave, all within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
All right, let's summarize.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
So why did we tell her?
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
Probably shouldn't tell her that either.
Shit. Oh my god.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I
You
swear.
hear any other state secrets?
Yeah,
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
She is not wearing pants.
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, Sunfish Pocket or the Shrine?
The shrine.
All right, let's go to Ikume Shrine. Nothing like going to a shrine at night. In the dark. People are totally hanging out here.
Yeah, we are practiced at it. I don't know about Date, but
Yeah.
we've done that plenty on the stream. So
We haven't-
totally-
Okay.
she's dead.
It's I just, missed a step there.
No, you look like you're about to pass out.
She has passed out on us, so...
Pass out again.
Alright.
Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father, but one day, he just disappeared.
Well, I have some weird news.
She's talking about.
Hitomi's lover.
Alright, about this uncle, though.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Why? About this shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods.
I'm gonna move the camera a little
The
bit.
old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious, magical fruit. A fruit called Tokichiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit, but by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
I thought we were just going to end there. Like, nah, I'm good.
No.
Nah.
Actually, you're crazy. What are you looking at?
A flower over there.
Flower?
I can't look over that far.
You can't see it from here, can you?
No.
I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
What is Iris looking at?
I'm curious about the flower Iris is looking at. Okay, well, is it like over here? Nope, stone monument. Oh. Flower. Luckily, I have an eyeball. Flower.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Alright, we good, or do I need to look at it again?
You're looking at the winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know?
My eyeball zooms in.
It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye, and the Greek goddess of rainbows. She delivered messages from the gods. That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Alright, about Enju. You know,
Mr.
good news and hope.
Opira isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
Alright, let's summarize.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Alright, let's head to Sunfish Pocket. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table. She only wanted one of us there.
Wow, this is surprising.
Oh my god, she's got a very shiny trident.
What's going on here?
Although I guess, like, her dad owned it, so, like...
Yeah.
Why are you two together?
I swear to God, Iris, if you tell her we're on a date, I will leave now.
Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want. That's a great idea.
I'm losing my daughter already.
The
I
room
mean, she'd
I
probably
have
get her
right
own
now
room.
really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, looked straight at us for that.
As everyone looks at us. Alright, who do we want to talk to first? The mermaid, Mizuki, or Iris?
Let's talk to the mermaid. Oh. Okay, well, one of those is a weird question to ask somebody who's just trying to do her job. Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Few being liberal there.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Fair.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me? Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Why would she know? She hasn't talked to her dad.
Yeah. Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
About your relationship with Mizuki?
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone. I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Oh.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that. We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
Okiura family is really something else.
Yeah, what do you like in men?
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
That's a mouthful.
Okay.
Great.
Alright, Mizuki or Iris?
Mizuki.
Oops, that's a chair. That's not our daughter.
Let's talk to the chair.
Alright, let's move over.
What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something?
Never.
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so
Can I ask
angry?
you about your hobbies?
No.
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good. Excuse me.
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Oh.
Crying?
Yes, we were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was, and we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Yeah, we've been a really good roommate.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated.
I'm just looking at her feet dangling.
The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Thanks, Aiba.
I did not abandon her.
In any
Yeah, we kinda
case,
did.
there are
Yeah.
many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
All right. We want to try again with Mizuki or talk to Iris?
Let's try again with Mizuki.
All right. Yeah, these look totally like things that are going to cheer her up.
Yeah, let's ask her about the warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I saw your friend's dead body there.
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
She's lying?
Why is her hair lighting up?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
I mean, she's got a lot to be upset about. How about your dad?
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is.
Mizuki's sitting there. I need to know what kind of trident she's got. I can't select it.
I think, is it the platinum one?
I'm gonna guess it's the orichalcum, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Alright. Iris?
Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away! Yeah, blow those boys!
Mizuki, no!
No.
Mizuki,
She just wants to be part of the group.
really shouldn't say that.
She just wants to hang out.
About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him. Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
The talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her. I didn't know that. Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Yeah, she would know that.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you, no info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Says who? I feel like we can leave her here.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't, you know, leaving her with the mafia. This is leaving her with her friends. All right, you like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl. And you're fast, too. Yeah, I did a lot of track meets. Were you always the anchor? Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
I told you that Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, right? She was the messenger of the gods. She had to be really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure. When we get the chance.
All right, we're gonna ask her to dance. Could you show me your dance?
Right here?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I want to see too. Me
Ha.
too.
We have Mizuki on our
I
side.
would also like to see that.
I don't know. Come on, just show us. But... Alright.
Trying to get all of them in the frame is really hard.
Wait!
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off. One of these days we should really ask her name. We've seen her like 3 times now.
Yeah.
Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
All right, we're actually going to
Alright,
see her dance
world,
this time.
Get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it! Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind.
Chat decided to name the mermaid Laura.
I like it.
While the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade.
I should point out,
See the golden goddess
post-game
within
content, you can make anyone do
rainbows
this
and
dance.
sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist
Like
all
any of the
the
characters,
horrors
you can
never
make
let
them
the
do this
scars
dance.
of world
Oh my god.
erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
And I mean literally anyone. So, Pewter, Boss, Sosajima.
Oh my god. Can we make Aiba do it?
I don't know if you can make Aiba do it or not. I haven't checked in a while. I think you can. Her humanoid form.
That song.
I
Not the
wanted
little
to
Mr. Okira
eyeball.
wrote
Guinea pig
music,
do it.
and I love the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
I love how the 2 things we know about Renju. Sorry, 3 things. He's a shit father. He used to be a getaway driver for the Yakuza. And he writes good music. Alright. So we've got Summarize. Can we talk to Mizuki anymore? No. Okay, well, Mizuki summarize for me. Because you're my favorite.
Fortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
All right.
We can think about that later.
I think it's time to end our date.
Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
Bye, Mizuki. I love you. All right. Or we'll take Iris to Marble. That didn't go so well for us last time we did that, but I'm sure we
No.
won't get tased this time.
We don't have Ota with us, so.
He was at the bar when we arrived that time.
Oh, well, if he's there now, we know we're gonna get tased.
Yeah.
That's right, I forgot he was there.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
Not much, gorgeous.
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right. Then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly. So I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
I mean, look, that is probably less weird to say than my eyeball uses the phone.
I mean, and technically, you know, it's close.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong, technically.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in.
Date, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, we can't really talk the case when I have an 18-year-old in my
Okay, Dottie,
passenger
tell me
seat.
the situation. Did you find number 89?
Well, I've been on a date all day.
We've been on a side quest this entire time.
But I found Mizuki.
If I did, I would have told you.
Uh-huh. I see.
Are you okay?
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Date. Do you realize how scared I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris. And about who I was expecting to see there.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I owe you my life or something. All right, Golden Yokocho, Monday, 10:07 p.m.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh!
Date! Date!
This is entirely why we should not have brought her with us.
Stay right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
This is just a normal reaction. Normal thing that happens, clearly.
Damn.
Hey, Mama, does the bar have a back door?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off, and we can't go that way. Which means...
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
I've only got a single revolver.
we have a porno mag vending machine and a fire extinguisher. What are we gonna do with it? Iva's doing her math. We'll see if I can't fail some quick time events.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
All right,
This
Eyeball.
better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hanger over there? Shoot the bottom of the hanger with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Date, could you, like, maybe aim better?
Stop moving.
Look at that. Like a gift from heaven.
Who would have thought that a bra had that kind of power?
Are they stupid?
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus. Now, the burst shot. Shoot the portomag vending machine.
The Portomac?
I said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Alright. Changing ammo. Because apparently we only load our gun one bullet at a time.
Mhm.
Come on. Stop moving.
Hey, this is
Free porn.
this is crazy.
I've never seen anything like this before!
First free bras, now free porn mag.
Yeah, they must be stupid.
We're doing the Lord's work.
We are.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do it then.
Okay.
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's what?
Don't use my voice without permission.
Well, you know, we're making a drag queen's dreams come true.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up.
My eyeball's going to snap out of my head and slap me.
Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
She's so cute and strong.
That's, oh my god.
Is Iris not having any issues with
Here I
this?
go.
Okay, she's just not looking. Damn it.
What?
It can't be.
Knew I was going to fail one of those. Yeah.
Date, no! No!
Alright, yes, we will retry. There we go. Just did the Lord's work. As my eyeball sits on my
According to
shoulders.
my calculations.
I was the true hero here.
Honestly.
All right, back to our house. Monday, 10:52 p.m. I assume we did not get what we needed. Are we going home to our daughter finally?
This is...
Okay, we brought her to our house.
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Is she going to come home? It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Can you lift our daughter's bench press? Yeah, because that's got to be more than 50 kilograms just because there's a bar, and the bar's got to weigh something, so... Alright, about the unidentified attackers.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you, do you have any idea who they were?
After a long silence, Iris spoke.
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times. I wanted you to protect me.
Well, maybe you could have just asked that instead of, asking me on a date.
I wanted a bodyguard. But I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you. But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Nizet Laws, a group under the control of the Wadjet system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639.
Okay, I was with you until all of a sudden we're in conspiracy theory.
I discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me! They're going to kill me!
Wait. Slow down.
Alright, let's ask some questions.
About... Oh, I can't pronounce the one on the left.
Law?
It's spelled Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nyes. They're deeply connected to the Wadjet system. Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret.
About their relation to the Wadjet system.
Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg, but no specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg, and when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
Is this true, Iva?
It is patently ridiculous.
Alright, what is X00639? Oops, that's not what I meant to.
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long, quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long. So this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
Alright, well, what is it?
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Radio?
Transmitter?
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to do.
Alright, let's summarize. So to summarize Iris's story, the Wadjet system AI was built by decoding radio waves and sent from outer space. A secret society called Nizet Laws, or NICE, knows the secret of the Wadjet system and obeys its will. Their ultimate goal is to complete the radio transmitter satellite X00639.
Why is Wadjet building
I
X00639?
managed to learn that too. They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away. If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again. That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then builds a radio transmitter. Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this over and over means that Wadjet will eventually spread across the universe.
And after that?
After that,
Yeah. After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
Conquer it? I don't
You
know.
don't know?
Built the Death Star?
Why do humans have children? It's the same thing. Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
Why does Wadjet want to keep... I don't remember how...
Nice.
Let's say that one
Nice,
day
a secret,
Wadjet
thank you.
shows up on your computer
Like,
screen.
oh, I know.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something.
I would indeed.
Or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions. And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right? That's why they created Nizet laws.
Alright, why did the members of Nizet Laws follow Wadjet?
Nyze and Wadjet have a mutually beneficial relationship. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nyze benefits from that. In return, Nyze helps Wadjet's ultimate goal. That's why Nyze is in militaries and corporations all over the world. To help build X00639.
Alright, let's summarize that.
Alright, I get it.
You do?
No.
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that.
No, that was fucking crazy.
But listening to your explanation, Nyze doesn't sound like a bad organization.
No,
Well,
that's not true.
They're trying to kill her right now. Like, let's not forget the fact that we just had to take out, like, 18 guys.
Think of how much money and resources are going to Nyze. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery. Nyze has the power and resources to put an end to all of that. But they don't. They only care about themselves. And they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to. Which is why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret.
Alright, how and when did you learn all of this?
Well, I can't say yet. But it's true. Believe me, Nyze is dangerous. You have to understand, Date. You saw my dead body.
Do you think that you were killed by Nyze in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust. Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Alright, well, this got weird. Alright, let's think. Iris's story is... Well, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But it is true that she was almost kidnapped by some mysterious group. And it's true that I saw her dead body in the cold storage warehouse. And if that happened in a parallel world...
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Iba, you use the Wadjet system too, right?
Yeah, this is very wild to tell someone that, you know, has the Wadjet system in their eye.
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of Nyze?
Yes.
Fine. This can be solved easily. Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
A sync, of course.
Oh, she looks serious. Hey, can I just poke around in your brain for a bit? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. And my eyeball. Who does not trust your story. With Iris in the passenger seat, I headed back to Abyss. But really, I didn't want to take her there. Because Boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokucho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
Someone tipped them off.
Who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marvel.
That's right.
No, it couldn't be.
Hey, boss. What's going on?
Impossible.
Iva, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
Oh, Dante. Do you need something?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku. I was actually thinking of heading over to Golden Yokocho, but I heard something about a shootout.
It surprises me more that he wears that out to bars.
So the cops have it sealed off.
It's casual wear.
Maybe a shootout between gangs or something?
Yeah,
World has become a
something like that.
dangerous place.
About boss.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
Alright, does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
If it does, I won't have to go to Abyss. I can just go there and sync with Iris. I thought Pewter might know, but...
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, and it's with us at Abyss. For now, anyway.
For now.
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Stolen?
Yes, it was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men. The culprit is still on the loose. The device was never recovered either.
Iva, were you aware of this?
No, this is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
Alright, let's summarize.
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
No.
Good. I can take Iris there without a problem.
Thanks, Pewter.
Can we run the sync machine without anyone in there?
See you later.
I don't know.
Sure thing.
Guess we'll find out.
Date, where are we going?
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you to determine if what you were telling me is true. And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that all right?
Yes, of course.
All right, police headquarters, Monday, 11:47 p.m. Working late. Just like Pewter said, Boss wasn't there. Iva knew exactly how to use the device. Oh yeah, I forgot I have an eyeball that knows how to do everything.
Yeah, but doesn't she need to be plugged into our head for us to
Well,
be
yeah,
successful?
but I guess, does anyone actually have to be standing there?
Yeah, true.
I followed her directions at the control console and prepared the machine quickly.
Date, this time, I will be remotely operating the sync.
Roger that.
Are you ready?
Yes.
The time limit is 6 minutes, as always.
Thank you for the reminder.
All right, let us begin.
All right. See if her dreams are any less fucked up than last time.
Don't.
Shovel Forge.
What is this place?
It is difficult to move like this.
Why do you look like that?
Oh, look!
I went with a simpler look today. I figured this world couldn't handle my full resolution.
This is what we get for not just playing Shovel Forge with her.
Guess that's fine then.
Mhm.
You can quit if you want, you know.
Never! I will never give up!
You don't have to take it that far.
In any case, it seems that we've finally arrived.
Is this world made of jelly cubes?
This is Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge? I don't see any shovels or forges.
Iris said that she was focused on streaming this game lately.
What's that got to do with forges?
Forget about the forges and listen. This Somnium is the world of Shovel Forge, a sandbox game in which you make and move cubes to create structures on a map.
I'm not playing this game.
On the contrary, you already are.
Oh, come on, I don't want to play.
Accept the reality, Date. You have no choice.
Good evening, good morning, and hello! It's Tessa, also known as Aset, you bet!
So, we are streaming a streamer
Mm-hmm.
in her dream.
I'm
Meta.
gonna be playing Shovel Forge today. Let's dive right in!
Iris's Let's Play has begun. Help me, Date! You have to help me! It's nice, they're coming! Find me, Date!
Oh, a pickaxe! Lucky!
What was that all about?
It appears that this Somnium will not be easy like the other ones.
I didn't think the other ones were all that easy.
Are you ready? Let us begin.
All right. Gonna activate our little Somnium scan
Activate!
with our little pixel body. All right, 1, 2, 3. Can't tell where that's at. That's always a good sign. 4.
No.
All right. Sinking in the main 1. Release Iris. Iris has been captured. Free her and support her. All right. Well, she said the pickaxe was lucky, so I'm thinking maybe we start there.
Yeah.
The direction is dig. Oh my god, look at us move.
This doesn't look like a pickaxe, but that's what Iris identified it as.
All right, let's pick it up.
This is a pretty avant-garde pickaxe.
Perhaps designed with glow sticks in mind.
A silver gate! Let's dig it up!
Like this? This is actually kind of fun!
Easy there. We've still got a job to do.
That pickaxe was dropped by someone being attacked by knives. Be careful, Date. Knives might be after you too.
Did you get that?
I'll be the one being attacked.
Either way, all we have to do is listen to Iris and do what she says.
Okay.
But which Iris? There appears to be two.
I guess both for now.
I think we'll find something if we dig there. Let's check it out!
It is a door, or perhaps a gate.
Everything looks like a block of tofu to me.
This must be where we use the pickaxe.
All right, just don't be too hasty.
All right, so we have monitors and we have 2 different gates. Which one do you want to do?
Monitor.
All right.
Iris's live stream is showing on the monitor.
We can listen to her or go through one of the gates.
Listen.
Now, use the pickaxe on the gate like this.
How?
We need to break the gate with the pickaxe.
All right. Left or right? Gate.
Right. Chat says that they need this version of Iba to do the dance.
A door or gate? It is closed.
All right. Let's dig through it.
Okay, just like I always say, let's hit it!
Go, Iba!
All right, here I go.
Yay! Didn't realize I was gonna have to hit more
I
buttons.
got a rare material! Ooh, I knew today would be special!
This is kind of fun, isn't it, Iba?
Are we meant to do this the whole time? This is tiring.
The gate's open. Let's go.
Roger.
Okay. Second area.
This is a new area.
And we cannot return to the previous one.
Where else can I dig?
We gotta find something to dig up.
Am I meant to dig everywhere?
Hey! First mental block. We dug. Okay, make something. We have a crafting table, a vending machine, and a monitor.
Crafting table.
A crafting table. You can create items here.
Do we want to investigate it or try to find something?
Investigate.
We need the correct materials to craft something.
What can we make right now?
Nothing.
I was hoping maybe it would give us a hint as to what we were looking
Ouch. Times 4. Okay. Let's see what I can look at to waste that fucker.
This appears to be another gate, but something is blocking it.
We're gonna investigate that to get rid of that
We
timey.
cannot proceed like this.
Like what?
I cannot dig with the pickaxe at this level.
Damn.
Let's leave this for later. We should go elsewhere for now.
Okay. Vending machine?
Yeah.
That's a big stick of imitation crab.
It must be a vending machine.
Investigate or dig?
Dig.
Happy digging.
Roger.
Having to remember which button is X.
I got a lot of materials that time. Good haul today. Be sure to like and subscribe and to retweet everyone.
Hey, Iba.
Am I supposed to do that like constantly through these streams? Like, holy shit.
Yes,
Is this Golden Yokocho?
indeed. It appears to be modified, but it probably is based on Golden Yokocho.
This is where we were attacked.
Look, Dante!
That's probably not good.
What is that?
Uh-oh, an elite is coming. But it's okay. I've got the feeling we can do it.
Project Bluebeam! Nyes is trying to kill me! You have to stop Nyes!
But what are we supposed to do?
Dance!
Chat, you may get your wish.
Dance.
Use the most beautiful art form humanity has ever created. The power of dance! They may have money and power, but
Dance,
they'll
dance,
never take our
dance,
beating
dance.
hearts. Dance is the only way to fight the Wadjet system in Nyes.
Using this material, we can make a disco ball. Let's build the disco ball. And then it's dancing time.
What do you think, Iba?
Let's do it.
Forge is not a dancing game, but
That's not what I'm talking about.
Nyes does not exist.
I don't care.
I don't think Iris is trying to mislead me.
What you think does not change the facts. Now, we have to decide our next move.
For now, we need to find somewhere to craft the disco ball.
Okay, let's go back to our crafting table.
I found a crafting table.
Something the matter?
It seems you can create items other than disco balls.
But we need to make the disco ball now. That's what the viewers are expecting.
All right, do we want to make the disco ball or make something else?
Let's make a disco ball.
All right. We're gonna use a half timey.
Understood.
Yep, that's a ball, I guess.
That was anticlimactic.
Okay, we gotta dance for real now. Give it your best dance moves, everybody.
All right, let's do this.
What should I do?
Dance.
Dance, Dante! Fight against Nyes with the power of dance!
Iba, dance. You have to dance.
Okay, if I must.
Dance, 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 dance.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, Cold frost on the pie, fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design.
Just keep dancing, it's fine. The apocalypse can happen around it. Oh, never mind.
We can make miracles. Even with the devil.
Cat says, "Oh my gosh, it's perfect." I'm glad you're pleased.
All right. That probably took up a little bit of time in our 6 minutes, but that's okay.
Yay! We foiled Project Bluebeam! Amazing, Date! We can fight nice for sure! I'm not afraid of them as long as you're here.
Yeah, good.
Huh? Well, I don't know how, but we defeated that big guy! Oh, a rare drop! Awesome! Let's see how far we can get today. Let's go, everyone! Onward! Please defeat Nyes. I know you can do it, Date.
All right, let's go, Iba.
A hot head is not what we need in this situation.
All right, we made it. All right. Defeat Nyes. Perfect. Okay. Forward or backwards?
Forward.
This appears to be another gate, but something is blocking it.
Well, we tried investigating it. Do we want to try digging?
Sure.
Do it.
Leave it to me. I dug it up. Got the material. Let's move on.
All right. Area 3.
This is a spacious area.
Is that marble?
Those flowers are winter irises.
They're wilted.
Whoa, this place is huge! How are we gonna check everything? Maybe I can make something with the materials I have, okay? Okay! Another crafting table.
At least you don't have to do any more digging.
Date, do you see that shrine?
Shrine.
That's humanity's last hope against Nyes. Save us from the oppression of technology. Return the stone monument to the pedestal at the shrine.
Okay.
We should have all the materials we need to craft the stone monument.
This seems normal.
Please, Date. You're the only one who can save me. You're the only one who can save this world.
Only me?
Date.
Date.
I'm the only one who can save her.
Oh my god, Date.
Hey, Date.
What?
Is following Iris's plan really the best idea?
I don't know, but I feel like we're getting closer to the truth.
Really?
Let's go with it a little longer.
I suppose we can. I will follow along for now.
All right, so we need to craft first. Monitor, so crafting table?
Yeah.
There's a crafting table here as well.
All right, we can craft monument or investigate.
Craft monument.
Oh. Yeah. I want to use my timing.
Iris said that all the materials should be here, but
What's that on the floor next to the table?
this is the egg that came out of the vending machine earlier.
An egg! We can use this.
Okay, build the monument with that.
There you have it, Iba.
Understood. Done.
You could have given it a little more oomph.
Specifications for oomph not found. Please take the monument to the shrine. You can make miracles, Date.
Got it. Leave it to me, Iris.
This seems
Are you going
very
to
easy.
continue doing whatever Iris tells you?
Iba, I get where you're coming from, but I want to believe her.
I
I see.
Okay,
If
well,
that is what you believe, then I will obey. I exist to support you, Date. Let's bring this to the shrine.
Yeah, let's go.
okay. So, I guess we'll put it on the
This
pedestal.
appears to be a pedestal.
Place the monument or investigate it?
Place the monument.
Alright.
Understood. It will be done.
The wilted irises blossomed. There were dead flowers outside. What happened to them?
Oh.
Oh, wow!
This is...
Miracle.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. The fact that you believed in me is good news. And Date, you are my hope.
I'm starting to really doubt her on here.
You might be able to use it now, Date.
Use what?
There's something around the flowers. Another rare drop?
I suppose we dig here.
Right.
Alright. Guess we'll keep following
All of this
directions.
floor is slightly different.
Sure, let's dig.
All right, try digging.
Understood.
There we go. Starting to panic there for a second.
What is this? I've never seen anything like this before. Is it on the wiki? I'm gonna go check. Give me a second.
What is this?
Oh, I get it. It's a love bomb.
An item of that description is not in the game.
Let's fight for the future with the power of love.
If you use this, you might be able to find me.
Use it? How?
You need to dance, Date.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god.
Again? Haven't I danced enough already?
More
This is to save Iris. Please, just bear with it for now.
All right. I'll
Thanks,
just
Leia.
use this bomb somewhere over there, I suppose.
Yeah, try it.
Alright. Where is that? Must be over here.
Maverick.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Press buttons on my computer, please.
Give me a second. I ran past something that... There's something in marble.
Oh,
Is that Mama?
what's that?
Someone's there?
Do you want to observe them or talk to them?
Talk to them.
Excuse me, who are you? What the?
Oh.
That scared me. Why is there a monster in marble?
Hey, don't say that about Mama.
Please. Is that this man?
What? You know him?
Not exactly. He is a familiar face that has appeared in many unrelated people's dreams. He is an urban legend of sorts. If you're interested, I can tell you more later.
No, that's okay.
You're a material?
If we could craft something with him? I'm gonna try to do it really quick. No, never mind. Can't craft anything. Okay. Let's use our bomb.
We cannot move forward with the debris in the way.
Alright, use the love bomb or investigate it?
Use the love bomb.
Around here?
Yeah,
Sure, why not?
Dance, baby, dance!
Do you want me to dance?
please.
Maverick is getting the head scritches are just so good. His eyes are closed. He's breathing real heavy. He's missing out on the dancing.
Didn't have to dance for as long this time.
Oh, man. They're like, you bitches have already got to see it one time.
Yeah.
Oops. Looks like I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, well, guess I'll just die and restart.
Okay, great. Everything I always wanted to do.
Where is this place?
Okay, let's regroup and keep going.
As a video game character, experiencing death again and again is wearing me down.
Iris is further away from us now.
So when will you stop believing her?
Date, can you see that shrine?
Iris, I'm sorry. Did we make a mistake?
Date, what's your problem?
No, you haven't.
What's going
Chat.
on?
Are we supposed to go that direction?
Iris, are you there?
Something big is coming. Okay, this guy's gonna be the final boss for today.
No, stop! Stay away!
Iris!
Nice is coming! Dante, help me!
Huh? Sorry, everyone. My PC is acting weird.
Iris is in trouble. Is there any way to save her?
Date, this is Somnium. It cannot affect the real world.
That's not true. I saved Iris in Somnium once.
Did
if I
we?
don't save Iris here, Iris in the real world is in danger.
Date!
Either way, we do not have the power to fight against the UFO. If you want to help Iris, we need to find a way.
What can we do? Where do we go?
Ooh, we are low on time. Let's try the mirror door.
A
Yeah.
mirror door. But I'm not reflected in it.
Dance.
Dance, 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 dance.
Dance. The most beautiful thing humanity has ever created. Dance is the only way to beat Nyes in the Wadjet system. The reason why your reflection isn't shown in the mirror is because of Nyes. You're a threat to their existence. They're trying to erase you and...
Date,
Please, do it!
understood. I'll do it.
Dance.
Iba's going to hear this song again and just immediately freeze up. Instant PTSD.
The song starts playing and our eye just shuts off. Nope.
She's done.
A journey through time. A permanent
Dang
fire,
it.
cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes.
Oh, good. Like, are they gonna dance?
While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles.
I'm so glad that they're going to be our backup dancers.
I love it.
Unfortunately, I think we're out of time.
Yeah. It's all well and good, but it got us nowhere.
Yeah.
Thank you for finding me, Date.
Iris! Is it really you, Iris?
Oh, but the next mental lock we have a choice on.
Shit.
Our choices are both release Iris.
Date, we don't have much time left.
Iris.
I don't have any time
What
left.
are you-
Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna fudge this one with timies.
Yeah.
we're just gonna go ahead and restart it from the beginning. And skip through the stuff we've already seen.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's this place? Why do we look like this? Yada, yada, yada. Alright, first things first. Pickaxe.
This
Pick this fucker up.
a door or
Alright, we're gonna investigate so that we get the timey.
it is blocked off by some kind of hard material. However, we might be able to break it with the pickaxe.
All right, give it a try.
A door or gate.
Ouch! That backfired on me. That's right, I have to hit buttons. Alright, we dug. We made some bad decisions. See if we look at if we listen to Iris, whether she gives us a better timing.
I'm hoping for a rare material.
What about the imitation crab?
That is a vending machine.
Ooh, it did. Okay, I'll take that. We're just gonna dig this one. Have to sit there and remember which button is why.
I got a lot of
Alright, let's make ourselves a disco ball. 30 seconds is okay. Now you get to see the dance and fast forward.
Does not hit the same.
Does not, no. Alright, so now we look at monitor F again. Let's go ahead and listen to Iris again and see if that doesn't give me a...
let's head to the next.
Next?
I
Yeah,
believe it's that gate. Not
Better
that way. This way.
They could have put a nameplate on it or something.
Okay, so that's how I get the good timings, is listening to Iris, it looks like.
Mm.
Which I'll take that.
I dug it up. Got the Let's move on.
Alright. Moving along. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft. We're going to use a timey. Make this 15 seconds to make this a little bit nicer. Alright. We are also going to go to the monitor and listen to her so we can get a good timey.
When you put the monument down, it'll go.
That's the pedestal where we were supposed to put the monument.
Alright, we are going to place the monument. It only takes 10 seconds. We will dig. Once again, trying. I am hitting the right button. This one just takes a while. When it didn't immediately go. It was
Yeah,
like, oh
it's like-
shit.
Am I doing this wrong?
Okay. Do you think we should collect the material for Mama again?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We'll talk. Okay. Still don't know whether we're going to do this. Alright, down into the hole. Alright, I'm out of timies. Do we have another monitor? We do have another monitor.
Suspicious individuals have appeared on the monitor.
Let's listen to Iris again.
How can I help?
There is one thing, but I have a bad feeling about this.
What? Tell me.
The mirror. It is unusual.
Let's go. Hurry.
Hey, I will take that.
A mirror door.
Make this 10 seconds.
What?
Power of dance.
Yeah. Time to dance again. Sorry, Iba. Da-da-da-da! Alright. So, there are apparently 2 ways to release Iris. So, we still have the gate over here, or we have her core. I don't know whether the gate's gonna do anything.
Yeah, her core.
Alright.
Believe me!
Holy shit! Do we just want to touch it?
Sure.
Please. Please trust me.
Iba, touch the core.
Date.
But we're gonna have to do this sometime anyway. Alright, we believed Iris. And we have awakened. We did not get our bonus on that one for good reason.
Yeah.
358 over 2 seconds. All right, day 4 Monday. Eat I. Whee! The sink from earlier touched my heart in a way that will always linger. I have a feeling we did a bad thing by trusting her. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
all doubt was removed from my mind. That's why, actually. I lied. I was determined.
Iris, I'm sorry that I doubted you. I believe you. Watch it, Nyes, X00639.
Are you serious?
And like I said, I'll fulfill your wish. From this moment on, you're under my protection.
Then,
Yeah, I'm your bodyguard. I'll protect you with my life, Iris.
Dante, thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't think this is a good thing.
Date, are you delusional?
I'm with our eyeball here.
You're going to help too, right, Iba?
My mission is to support you.
Good. Thank you.
Like, I think Iba's right. What the fuck is wrong with us? What did that sink do to us?
Yeah. I think that's a great thing for us to ponder till next stream.
All right, yeah, day 5 Tuesday Dakai. And we'll find out what's happening. Starting at the Kumarkara office at Tuesday 11:24 a.m.
Great.
What? You stayed at a hotel with...
All right, yeah. We're gonna die next time. It's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna get shot immediately, so next stream's gonna be real short, guys.
Excellent. So we will end here for tonight. Next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. You got any announcements?
No.
I don't think I do either. Nope, I don't. Thanks for hanging out, all. As a reminder, the link to our YouTube channel is below if you're watching this on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't think you need a link, but I think it is technically also below. So, like, subscribe, hit that bell. I found out actually recently that like, subscribing, and hitting the bell are all different things. I thought hitting the bell did something else there. So, you know, I'm YouTube literate. But yeah, come check us out. You can see any of our old streams on there and some of our exclusive stuff. So go check it out. And we'll be back on Sunday. Thanks, all. Have a good night.